Now we will calculate the angle between the lines. You already learned that whenever I have a homogeneous equation, it will represent two lines passing through the origin. If theta is the acute angle between the two lines, you know that between two lines there are two angles, one is obtuse and one is acute. We are talking about the acute angle. If theta is the acute angle between the two lines, then how will we calculate the value of theta? So we are going to use our old formula. If this is slope of first line is m1, slope of the second line is m2, then tan of the angle between the two lines is given by the formula m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. Now let's substitute this here. So we will be getting 2 root m1 minus m2 is 2 root x square minus ab upon b divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, that is a by b. When you take the LCM, 2 root x square minus ab upon b whole divided by b plus a upon b. Therefore, both the b will get cancelled. And here is the most interesting formula, that is 2 root x square minus ab upon a plus b. This is the formula to calculate the angle between the two lines. So we can calculate the value of tan theta. From tan theta, we can find out the value of theta. Then 2 points to note on this. So now we have learned 4 things. How to calculate sum of the slope. If a pair of lines is given to you, how to calculate sum of the slope, how to calculate the product of the slope, difference of the slope, and now we know how to calculate the angle between the two lines. Now some interesting point here. If the lines happen to be perpendicular, that means if theta is 90 degrees, then tan theta's value would be not defined. When does a number become not defined? When the denominator becomes 0. What does that mean? If a plus b equal to 0, the lines represented by this equation will be a pair of perpendicular lines. For example, if I have an equation 3x square plus 4xy minus 3y square equal to 0, you will notice that a plus b is 0 here. Therefore, without just looking at this equation itself, I can say that this equation represents a pair of perpendicular lines passing through the origin. Now we are going to find out the angle between the pair of lines. The formula for this we have already derived. I'll just recap the formula. If theta is the angle between ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0, then tan theta is given by the formula 2 root h square minus ab upon a plus b. This is the formula that we have learned for finding the angle between a pair of lines. So we know here a is 3, 2h is minus 4 by root 3, and b is 3. So we'll substitute in tan theta. So tan theta is 2 into root of, here you can cancel this 2 with this 2. So h became minus 2 upon root 3. So minus 2 root 3 square minus a by b, minus a into b. A is 3, b is 3. So 3 into 3, 9. Divided by a plus b. So 3 plus 3. So when you calculate this, so 2 square is 4. 4 into 3, 12. 12 minus 9 is 3 upon 6. So this becomes root 3 upon 3, which is 1 upon root 3. And we know that if tan theta is 1 upon root 3, theta can be written as tan inverse of 1 upon root 3. And you know that tan 30 gives you 1 by root 3. So the angle is 30 degrees. So the angle between the pair of lines is 30 degrees. Every time you may not get the perfect value. If you do not get a perfect value, you can write tan inverse of whatever the number that you get. So in this problem, we have got a perfect value, one of the value of the special angle. So we can say here angle is 30 degrees. Remember, we are calculating the acute angle. If 30 is acute angle, naturally obtuse angle is 180 minus 30, so 150 degrees. That is obvious. Students feel this problem is a little difficult. So I have written already the solution so that we don't take too much time in the video. the acute angle between the pair of lines given by this equation. So here A 2h B. So when you compare this with a ax square plus 2hx plus by square equal to 0, A is a square minus 3b square. 2h is 8ab, so h is 4ab. B is b square minus 3a square. So we calculated a, h and b. And to calculate the value of the angle between the pair of lines, we require 2 root h square minus ab upon a plus b. So I am calculating only h square minus ab. You can see a square root here. When you see this problem, you should remember that this h square minus ab will become a perfect square. If you remember this problem becomes very simple to calculate. Because you have to remember throughout the calculation that h square minus ab should be converted to a perfect square. So let's have a look at it. H square minus ab I have substituted. 4ab the whole square. A square minus 3b square. B square minus 3a square. Expanded it. Most important thing, when you expand it, this minus is common for the whole answer. So how many a square b square term? 16 here, 1 here, 9 here, both together become 10. So it becomes 6a square b square positive. And 3a raised to 4 and 3b raised to 4 become positive. 3 become common. Now this changed to a perfect square is the expansion of a square plus b square, the whole square. So you can say that from here we can say root of h square minus ab is root 3 into a plus b. So you can replace root of x square minus b by root 3 into a plus b. So this is the most important expansion here. This you have to be very careful. Now a plus b you can calculate. A plus b is calculated by adding both of them. So it is a square minus 3b square plus b square minus 3a square, which will give me how many a square? 2a square with a negative sign and 2b square with a negative sign. So minus 2a square plus b square. Now anyhow, minus 2 doesn't matter because it is in the modulus. Therefore, tan theta will be 2 root h square minus ab is root 3 into a plus b and a square plus b square. Root 3 into a square plus b square. So you will get a square plus b square here. Divided by a plus b is minus 2 a square plus b square within the modulus. So this doesn't matter. Cancel. So you get root 3 as answer. So tan theta is root 3. So theta is equal to 60 degrees. This becomes your final answer. So be careful here. Here it is, when I took the square root, it is root 3 into a square plus b square, not a plus b.